There's a fucking madman here. I think we're in business.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Earbones podcast, where the intro is new. And not the part you just heard, this part. I'm getting rid of the universe thing. I don't care about it. You don't care about it. Nobody cares about it. It doesn't lead to any funny. It doesn't lead anywhere. It's out. It's done. Not doing it anymore. Don't have to do it on my phone. Understand? Brian's here. He's going to tell us about something he hates later. Stick, he's here. He's going to tell us how much of his vacation he hated. So stay tuned for that. How you guys doing today?
I was doing better.
Since what?
Since when I was taking a nap, it was pretty nice. Then I woke up and realized Brian was still at my house.
Did you expect him to leave, though?
I mean,
He doesn't have the ability. He could, walk-wise. He has legs. We get that.
no, I watched him walk last night, and it was terrible.
What?
Walking the sheets. We asked him to walk sheets from his house, which is
Which
probably
takes about
what
15
sheets?
minutes.
the
Broad
Street
Street
sheets.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought you meant down the street.
So that's like what? Like half a mile, maybe? Quarter a mile?
Closer to half, I'd say.
Closer to half a mile. We texted him when we got on the highway. He still wasn't there.
Took me 15 minutes to walk there.
Eh,
They were there in 10
took him
minutes.
30.
10 minutes from the highway, though, that's about average.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they texted me there, and it takes me 15 minutes to walk there.
I seem to remember somebody saying they were going to start to jog. Now,
Yeah.
I still
It's
have, I don't have, if we're getting into this,
Uh-oh.
I really don't have access to my money, and my shoes do have holes
Yes,
in them.
that's a funny thing.
I don't
That-
have access to
that
my
whole
money.
thing is a funny
Do
thing.
That's
you
a
feel
pain
like
in the
you feel
ass.
like unpacking this, or do you want to let it go?
Let it go. I don't. I've been through this 100 times.
But now,
I
here's
just
where I'm
wanna
at.
let it
You
go.
have shoes you can walk in.
Yes.
Theoretically, you have shoes you can run.
You don't have to jog.
You're not Prefontaine. You're not doing marathons.
How do you expect this to work?
Fuck off for letting that fucking slide. I wish you guys knew who Prefontaine was, because that's a good fucking joke. Sorry. I
Yeah,
interrupted
don't.
that.
Okay, but no, but like you're just gonna wake up and just jog. Like you think you're just gonna start
I
jogging.
just feel like there was no better opportunity to start jogging than when you had to be at Sheets quicker than you should have been. That's not a sense, right?
You gotta work up to a jog, Brian. You don't just start
I walk
jogging
every
If
day
you-
to work,
That no.
It's like
You-
half
you-
mile.
you have to-
It's
you
the
have
same distance as Sheets.
and then I walk home.
That's
and
a
then
mile
fucking,
total.
It's still
And by the way,
something.
no, yes, granted,
It's more than this motherfucker.
Granted, yes, you're doing more exercise than he is, but this is the thing: you're also not doing it with the mindset of getting healthy or anything like that. You're just doing it because you need to get to work
And how many times do you smoke a cigarette while taking this walk?
every time.
Every time.
Okay.
You act like I'm gonna quit. I can't quit. Not hanging out with you guys.
He pointed at you, not me. He pointed.
I
directly at
did
you.
kind of do like the double.
No,
finger.
no, I didn't get pointed at. He pointed at you.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Is that important?
You guys stress me the fuck out.
You guys, hold on. Mine's for humor, and it's mainly on here.
I don't know about me.
Ugh.
Any jokes?
Don't you?
Any jokes outside of here immediately get apologized for upon saying them.
Sometimes.
85 to 95% of the time, Brian, true or false. I apologize almost immediately after I tell you.
Don't feed into him.
Say buddy.
I'm not bullying you into
He's
this.
bullying you. Don't let him bully you. He's trying to get you to be okay with him putting you down.
Now on here, this is
Just
free
chill,
game.
just chill.
On here, this is free game. This is for humor.
Yeah,
Fun
I get
on
it.
here.
I get it.
This
on
is
here.
Once we walk out of this door, I mean, we still feel the same way, but we don't talk
We're
about it.
characters on here. Characters that say what they really want to say to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know about him.
Nah, he doesn't change. That's the difference. You realize he really doesn't. He might be a bit more vocal sometimes, but same guy.
It's perfect. It's perfect character.
Although I've also been told that I don't have a real personality. I'm just characters.
Yeah.
That
By
could be
this
the-
guy who doesn't have
That's
a character.
true. That's true.
You just take his.
Apparently I just have whole character.
He's just all bits. Like, I don't think he has a normal conversation once in a day.
I have normal conversations all the time.
Do you?
Do you ever talk about the weather with somebody just to bring it?
I hate small talk. Don't bullshit me.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
See?
I talked
That's a
to
character. I hate small talk.
I talked to this old man at the gym. Do you want me to move my foot? Is it making you uncomfortable?
No, it's fine.
Remember we were touching him last week? He was getting all weird.
I know. I talked to this old guy at the gym. Well, he talked to me about there were free subs at Subway yesterday.
Yeah, sandwich day.
How many times do you think he told me that?
4?
3.
Oh.
How many times did I indulge him?
Once?
2. Twice.
That's fair.
Third time I pretended like my earphones were
Hey,
up.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Meatloaf taught me that.
Oh, good one. What do we start with, boys? What do you want to do? We have wrestling from 3 weeks ago to talk about, 2 weeks ago to
Well,
talk about.
I think we should do the wrestling. One, because everyone else in this room knows who lost, but me.
The whole peanut gallery knows. Everybody sitting back there knows.
I'm pretty sure you sent a text out to our 8 viewers, and they all know.
I mean...
Where's your vegan treats?
I also have...
Fun.
We have some books to go over.
Fujitsu.
Spooderman.
Those are gonna fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There they go. Holy fuck.
That's 2 weeks of books, boys.
Remember when you had this problem before?
What's up? What problem? This is after I cut my pull. I cut my pull down to this. You really don't notice how many books until they're together 2 weeks, so thank you for that.
I think you need to go and, trim your hedges again.
We'll talk about some of the books I may be thinking about cutting when we get here, and you'll notice how few there are. I don't know what's happening.
How about we get this little garbage out of the way?
Okay, so Brian, you want to explain what we did, what happened?
Oh.
Boy.
What do you mean? How do you want me...
I just wanted you to say that we picked choices for WWE's... What was the last one called?
What was the last one called? Hold on. TLC?
You ain't choice one for us.
Huh? I think it was TLC.
Yeah, but there wasn't a TLC match. You'd think there'd be a TLC match if it was a TLC. It had to be though, because the one prior to that was
There's no...
Money or Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So yeah, it had to be. Weird though. Okay, whatever.
We might be wrong. Roll
So
with it.
we picked. Brian, quit looking at the results. We picked our picks, and the punishment was eating a dog treat. We got these delicious Rachel Ray.
The Rachel Ray.
She's sponsoring us today. She's actually sitting in the peanut gallery watching. She just won't stop talking about fucking EVOO and her goddamn new recipes. Rachel, we fucking get it!
Makes dog treats though. That's weird. Is that not weird?
What's the recipe she's talking about? We get it, Rachel. You feed the same shit to your husband. We understand. Your husband's a dog in your eyes. We understand, Rachel.
I do believe that. I watch her talk shows sometimes, and I hate talk shows.
I love Rachel Ray. I can't help it. She's America's sweetheart. Her and America Ferrera.
Guy Fieri?
No. That dude wears sunglasses on the back of his head. If you wear sunglasses on the back of your head, I don't trust you.
How else are you going to get the Flavor Town? It's the secret. They won't let you in without it.
You need to have the sunglasses on the back of your head to get through the door to Flavor Town.
Yeah.
That's the toll you pay.
Yeah.
You have to put the sunglasses on the back.
Hey.
What about regular glasses?
They don't know. They're gonna be sunglasses, and then gonna be the one with the weird like oil tint.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out who sung the song "Sunglasses at Night" because I wanted the joke to be, "You think he gets in?"
That would have been
But
good.
he wears them on the back of his head at night. But I
couldn't
can't
pull it.
remember. The only name I can pull is Corey Feldman, and I know that's not it.
Corey Feldman. Oh, from Full House.
No,
No.
Corey Feldman was in.
Oh, Asia.
Lost Boys.
Yeah. I'm shocked you pulled something. Although I am starting to realize you have more pop culture knowledge than this guy who knows who nobody is. I just wish you'd input it.
No. See, I know.
You know who the characters are.
Yeah.
You don't know the actors.
No, that doesn't matter. I'm there for the art, not for the people.
Yeah, but when the person plays the character flawlessly, you should appreciate the artiste.
Well, I know Chris Hemsworth is Thor. They're the same person.
They're not.
They are.
But we'll talk about that. We have to talk about that, too.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So, first match of the... Do you guys remember this?
Yeah.
Did you
well,
watch it?
once we
No,
talk
I did
about it.
not.
Let's what?
Once we start talking about it, I'm sure we'll come back with it
Okay.
more.
First match was Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. I think it was on the pre-show.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I didn't watch it either, but I know who won. And I picked
won.
Sasha Banks. Stick picked Alicia Fox. And Brian picked Sasha Banks.
Is that what ruined me?
What's up?
Is that the one that did it? The one goddamn time.
So that's a point for me, a point for Brian, and no points for
God,
Stick.
I didn't even know.
The next match was Kendrick and Gallagher. I think it's Gallagher. It's the gentleman, Jack Gallagher. Brian Kendrick and Jack Gallagher versus Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander. I picked Brian Kendrick and the gentleman. Stick picked Brian Kendrick and the gentleman. And Brian picked Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander. The winners of that match were Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander. Point for Brian, no point for Stick Rye. The current point statuses are 2
I
for
am not
Brian,
enjoying this.
2 for Brian, 1 for me, 0 for Stick.
I looks like I'm getting a phone call here.
The next match, well, you take that on air. I matched a very important phone call. The next match was
I'll
for
step out.
the Cruiserweight title, Kalisto
I'm
versus Enzo Amore. And I picked Kalisto, Stick picked Kalisto, and Brian picked Kalisto. And the winner was Enzo Amore. No points for that match. Next up, we had...
This is awful.
You said you watched it?
Yeah.
Finn Balor and AJ Styles. God damn it. Was this match fucking good?
It was second match tonight, I think.
And I just hope that the WWE higher-ups look at this. They saw how much the crowd was into it. They saw how great the match was. And they say, you know what? We can just have wrestling matches. There doesn't need to be this 3-week storyline.
Yeah.
This guy's a great wrestler. This guy's a great wrestler. They're just wrestling because that's their fucking job. It can happen.
I legitimately thought he crushed AJ's ribs doing that last coup de grace. Like, no kidding. Like, he took it all. He didn't fall back. He's planted, and AJ, ugh! Like, he died.
And then AJ went and worked Raw the next night. Then he worked SmackDown the night after that. AJ is the company man. Put both belts on him.
The too sweet at the end in the ring was money.
But do you think it was a kick in the dick to Ring of Honor and the Bullet Club?
No, I think it was just between Finn and...
See, I thought that too, but there's a lot of people saying that WWE told them to do it because they sent the
put
cease
that,
and desist.
Yeah, to the
And
Young
it's like,
Bucks.
hey, go do that.
I don't know.
But I don't know, because I could see Finn and AJ just doing it after the match anyway, because they, Bullet Club together. So I picked Finn Balor. Stick picked Finn Balor. Brian picked AJ Styles. Winner of the match, Finn Balor. Current point totals, 2 for Brian, 2 for me, 1 for Stick.
This game's not fun anymore.
Next
not
match,
funny when Brian doesn't eat.
Next match, let's be honest, a close third. This match was fantastic. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James for the women's title match.
Oh, yeah,
It was a great match.
something bad happened in my throat. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Brian picked Alexa Bliss. I picked Alexa Bliss. Stick picked Alexa Bliss. Winner, Alexa Bliss. Current point totals, 3 for Brian, 3 for me, 2 for Stick.
I hate this.
Next match up, which I thought was going to be a squash match, but it was alright even though Emma was selling weirdly. Asuka versus Emma. We all picked Asuka. We don't even have to go through this. We knew it was going to happen. So,
I actually fell asleep for that match.
current point totals are as follows. 4 for me, 4 for Brian,
Oh.
3 for Stick.
Oh, man. Oh, man. It's setting in now. I'm going to feed a dog treat. Is this how you feel, Brian?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, welcome to my life.
I thought we had a deal, Brian. I thought we had a deal.
What happened?
I thought we had a deal.
What?
You know. Someone always loses.
We fudged the numbers. That honestly may have been an off-camera conversation that we had. A legitimate conversation. Like, that may have been a legitimate conversation we had.
It was a legitimate conversation. It happened. But I thought
Like, it was an honest conversation if we thought that's what we should do.
And I must have misunderstood.
You thought we were doing it. I don't think I agreed. I think I laughed at it, but we still had the conversation. Brian, everything on the table, we legitimately had a conversation.
I know.
saying he'll never know. Should we fudge the numbers no matter who wins? But let's see what happens in the last match, shall we?
Oh, I already know.
The match was the Olympic Shield, which, by the way, you heard me call it the Olympic Shield on here.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Corey Graves, who has stolen things from me before, we've discovered, what did he call me at the end of that match? The Olympic fucking Shield.
Yeah. He watches.
He has to. It happened before for other things. You recall? I wish I could recall offhand what they were. I'm not gonna go back and watch this. I don't enjoy myself.
I think there's a lot of where the issues stem from, but
What's up?
that's couch talk.
Oh, great. You mean a psychiatrist's couch, not your couch downstairs?
Yeah, well, it could be. Could be same couch.
You a psychiatrist? You get a PhD?
No, but I can look up a guide, right? That's all I do.
I'll get you a textbook. I'm sure I
Okay.
have one. We had Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Olympic Shield versus The Bar, The Miz, Kane and Strowman. That was a TLC match. In my head, TLC matches are ladder matches where you have to get the thing to win, but that's not it. I guess
It's just a table match.
it's just no, it was just a pin.
Were there ladders?
You got to pin something. Yeah, there were ladders. I don't know if they used them. Might have got hit with one or two.
Yeah, they did, because someone jumped off the ladder, didn't they?
I don't know. But we had the Olympic Shield won it, and my choice was the Olympic Shield. Stick's choice was the Olympic Shield, and Brian's choice. Let's be honest, you were fucked. The only way you were going to point here is if Kane won. You remember that?
Oh, yeah!
You remember that?
Yeah.
Even if the bar won.
Oh, yeah!
Even if the bar won, you would have lost because the Kane would have got the pinfall. Olympic Shield won. I got a point. Stick got a point. And for some reason, I got to redo this math. I have 5 points. That would give Stick 4. And I have 5 for you at the top, but I think you might only have 4.
I think he only has 4.
Let's go over this again.
Uh-oh.
We're sharing.
Hi!
Count your points. Count your points as I go through this.
Okay.
Sasha and Alicia Fox. Brian, you have a point. Kendrick and Gallagher, Swan Alexander. Brian, you have a point.
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor, AJ Styles. Stick, you have a point. Callisto and Enzo, none of us have a point. Alexa Bliss and Mickey James, you both get a point. Oscar and Emma, you both get a point.
What you got?
4.
Mm-hmm.
And Olympic Shield, Stick, you get a point.
Oh, what do we do?
So you're both eating treats.
We never had it. I guess you're the winner.
Yeah, if you were both winners, then I'd have to eat 2.
Oh.
But you're both losers. And I still am undefeated.
I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad.
The reigning. Is
Let's just be good
Okay,
as fuck.
first off,
Is there anything I cannot be the champion of here?
you're a liar. Because I beat you 2 weeks ago.
What's up?
Yeah.
I didn't lose.
But you didn't win.
Didn't lose.
Hey.
That's a heel tactic.
If you ain't first, you're last.
I didn't lose. I was never pinned. I didn't lose my title.
Yeah, you keep thinking that.
I did not lose. Let me do the math.
But I mean, the first one that we did with a penalty, Stick won that one.
I didn't lose it though.
So technically, he has the belt.
I was never pinned. And no, the first one with the penalty doesn't matter. As long as we've been making predictions, I'm always the best.
Okay, it's a triple threat match, and I pinned Brian for it.
I didn't lose.
But you did.
I'm the Miz.
It was for the...
I didn't lose.
All right, calm down, Maurice.
I didn't lose.
Fucking
She's
dude.
the other new character on Total Divas,
Yes,
by the
I did know that.
You wanna go
so,
for it?
let me open these bad boys. Let me open these puppies up.
I wanna
Puppies. See what I did there?
No, guys, they're... Oh, goddamn.
If I smell these and they smell delicious, we're going about it as T-bones.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, we all came to a group decision.
Okay, they don't smell good. Make it smell?
It smells like a fucking
Dog food,
jerky
Brian.
treat.
It smells like dog food.
It smells like jerky chew.
It does smell like jerky.
I'm picking my big one out for you boys.
No. Why can't we should got like niblets or something?
I mean, they're small. You guys should be eating 2 of these cocksuckers.
I don't think.
No.
I don't think, man.
There's fucking a lot in here. There's 3 ounces.
He's got a dog over there.
Yeah, we didn't buy these for that dog.
No, I feel like
Okay, Brian, here's yours.
we're gonna do this together.
Oh, all
got one
right.
for you.
Yeah, we should.
It's like a finger.
Oh, fun. Oh man.
I know you're gonna bite. You're gonna eat the whole thing at once.
I don't know.
I'd say probably the whole thing. At
What
once.
if it's so hard to chew though, and it just
chew
sits
it
in
up.
there?
You gotta chew it up.
It just sits in your mouth.
I got bear to hold this shit down.
You're choking already.
This is awful.
Good. You can eat it anytime. I'll read the. Hold on. Let me read the feeding directions. Hold on here.
Okay.
Rachel Ray Nutrish savory roasters are intended. Rachel, settle down. Know how to read. Are intended for intermittent or supplemental feeding only. Please watch your dog to ensure that savory roasters are thoroughly chewed before swallowing. I need to watch you guys to make sure you thoroughly chew these things. Oh, it says break into small pieces for smaller dogs. Give me this. I need to break this into smaller pieces. You're a smaller dog.
I'm a big dog.
Provide a bowl of fresh, clean water. Oh, fuck. See that little bit I did? Close package tightly between feedings and store in a cool, dry place. That doesn't matter. Color change is normal after opening.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
there's weird crunchy things. In
Okay, boys, that's bone
Okay,
meal.
sir.
That's bone meal. Good. Just chop down, Brian. Go for it.
I don't know, man.
Whole thing.
Come on, Stick.
I don't want to do this. Hold
you
on.
both need to eat it, regardless of what happens. Brian, just go to town.
No,
Go
calm
to
down.
town like you did the chicken wing.
No, because if you do it and you make the worst face, I'm gonna be even more worried about it.
That's why I'm saying doing it at the same fucking
The
time.
whole thing.
Yes.
Or,
Brian!
hear me out. You guys go single death round of rock, paper, scissors. Loser has to eat both.
Oh.
Do you want to do that?
Oh, I don't know, man. Oh. That's not fun.
You want to do it?
One of
I'm
you guys will
down.
have to eat two, though. It's either you both eat one or you play rock, paper, scissors. You both
Look,
eat two.
I took a tiny little thing, put it in my mouth. I still taste it.
So you might eat two, or you're willing to risk eating two.
I don't know, man. I don't like these all or nothing things.
Then just eat it, and then he eats his.
I don't want to.
His looks like a T-bone. You got a finger.
It's so crunchy. Oh, God. Why don't you talk about books while I sit here and try to get through this?
I don't know what to talk about, though. I have 1,000 of them. I want to talk about that one with you. All right, I'll just go through ones I'm reading that nobody cares about. The Damned. This is Damned number 5. Currently reading that.
All at once?
I'm so dry. I can't swallow
Oh?
it.
Hold on. Will this be the first time in history a dog tree's ever been washed down by beer?
Probably not.
You can't swallow that. I need to make sure it's fully chewed.
What?
I need to keep an eye on you.
Do you want to look in there?
No, I just need to keep an eye on them. I need to make sure it's fully chewed. How would you look at a dog? How would you know they're fully chewing it?
I don't know.
He starts swallowing. No.
Smack him. Why are you holding your chest? Is this what's in here?
If I have to punch my chest, man, to help me swallow.
I hope you guys aren't allergic to like some rare like chicken part of the chicken because you know this isn't high quality breast meat.
Man, I don't think I do the whole thing.
You have to do the whole thing. Don't play games.
No, not all at once, man. I mean,
okay.
he looked like he caught him mouth up.
I mean,
I did straight up.
Put a piece in the cup and then let it soak in your midnight grape thing.
Ugh.
It'll get all nice and loose and soft.
Don't.
Then you can just
Stop.
drink it. It'll be like
Stop.
a slushy,
Stop.
like a dog
Stop.
treat purple slushy.
Stop.
There you go.
I hate soggy things.
How do you feel about wet bread?
Nobody. Wow. Hold on. Does this include like dipping sandwiches?
No, I think it's just a cold wet bread.
Like what if you have a grilled cheese? Do you dip it in tomato soup?
Yeah, but that's fine. Because you get the nice. That's no. I'm thinking like you just had like bread out in the rain.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
Well, yeah. Gross. Okay.
At least I ain't the one gagging this week.
Okay. This is Angelic
God,
number
that's-
2. This is my Walking Dead homage cover.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it looks familiar.
I don't know what the real Walking Dead cover is because I don't watch Walking Dead, but I like this book a lot. It's about a post-world with no humans, and the monkeys have control of like the ground, and the manatees control the ocean. But there's also actually you'll really like that. There's a fucking cut in this. You're a squid guy, right? You like things with tentacles.
Oh yeah. Porn animals.
I'm not being a dick. I'm asking a question.
No, I'm being serious.
Let's do it a bit.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm doing a bit. Never mind.
This is who appears at the end of this.
What is that? It's a squid ship.
Well, the thing is the manatees came up and found the monkey, and they want them to go like find something special. But there's always been a limit to where the monkeys could go high-wise because they said that the gods are up there and they can't like break the certain line.
Like Icarus.
And then they get up there, and that's what's controlling the skies. Is flying squids with like robo.
That's
with
terrifying.
nets. And there's actually a manatee inside this ball. They created it. But here's the thing: the monkeys believe in like a classic god type, but it's just like the humans that lived there before. And the manatees believe in their god, which is just like an AI, like technology that's underwater.
Huh.
But it's broken, so like, yeah, we can ignore our gods sometimes. You know, we can just shut it down
He's
if
broken.
it gets too fucked up. But there's like brilliant scenes in here, like they're trying to see. Look, there's the manatees trying to talk to monkey into joining.
That's amazing.
But they said if we wanted to kill you, we'd kill you. We have that kind of power, and they just send a whale into their fucking town.
Okay, that's pretty badass.
But then they also there's like things in here where they find statues, and like you'll recognize the top of the statue. Like it's that like fallen soldier statue.
Yeah.
But then it was added for everything that's fought wars since then.
That's sick.
Because like the dolphins are like one of the major soldiers during the last World War that kind of ended the world.
Against what? What did the dolphins fight?
Everything else.
Brian, how bad is this?
I really do love this book though.
It's not that bad.
It's written by Cy Spurrier.
Oh yeah.
And this was a book I wasn't even on, but somebody at the shop who I recommend a lot of indie books to told me to check it out. And the art's, you saw the art. It's not a book I would normally pick up.
Yeah.
But I really love the storyline, and the art works really well.
It's a very interesting world. I like that.
I have the first one if you want to read it, but I know you don't read your own books, so I don't see why you would read mine.
It has a bad aftertaste. And there's like little crunchy
Yeah.
things in it
Yeah.
throughout it. Yeah, have fun with that.
Have fun with that.
Okay.
What's up? What's going on over
Oh,
there?
Just throw the other half in.
no.
Just drying your mouth out,
That's
ain't
more than
it?
half. He only took a piece.
I know.
He took
What
a
are these
third.
crunchy bits?
Bone meal. I told you that. It's bones. It's protein. It's marrow. It's soggy bread bits.
Ugh.
Made into croutons.
Stop.
It's soggy bread turned into croutons.
Stop.
How do you feel about a soggy crouton?
Stop.
What about a soggy
There's
crouton?
no such thing. There is, and they're amazing.
Once you leave crouton in your salad for long enough with a dressing, be it a French, be it a
Oh, it's in my
Catalina,
teeth. It's in my teeth.
be it a ranch, be it a Caesar,
So
How do you
swishing beer
feel?
around in my mouth.
you don't like it? You like or dislike a soggy crouton?
As long as the dressing was good, I'm in.
What if you're eating something and I come in and just slap a wet piece of bread on top of it? What if your pizza has too much sauce and it was undercooked? Does that count as soggy bread for you? But
No.
it's cold.
Okay, first off, cold pizza's
I like
the
cold
devil's
pizza.
gateway.
I like cold
All right,
pizza.
stay away from that.
I like cold pizza. A certain cold pizza. All cold
What
pizza's
is
not
this aftertaste? What is this?
It's fucking terrible.
good. It's rain bread.
Wonder Bread, but worse.
That's what I've been. I should have grabbed 4. I should have opened 4.
You left 2 open downstairs.
I didn't fucking.
What if we go down there's 2 beers open on the counter?
I'm fighting somebody.
Do you want another dog treat?
No, I'm good. Thank you though for offering.
You still want to do that rock, paper, scissors?
Sure.
If you lose, you have to get another one.
No, I don't want to do this.
But I guess if Brad loses, he has to eat yours also. So.
This is so bad. How did you... You just powered through, Brad.
Yeah, I did. Listen, I've been through the mayonnaise. Nothing can get as bad as
Next
that.
up, this is the Unsound number 5. Look at that gorgeous cover. I sent you that when I got it.
Yeah, I do like that.
It's an amazing
Oh,
cover.
Razor Ramon's in this, right?
No. Apparently, the storyline is that there's these great... And I don't want to say the great old ones, because that's like a Lovecraft thing that I've been... I just read a book that involved Lovecraft. But they're these, like, tent pillars of, like, these people who lived in this thing. And she's apparently the Queen of Blades, and she's returned. And as these people are trying to attack her, like, she just makes it start raining razor blades. And it takes place in this insane asylum, and I fucking love this book. It's so fucking wild. So what?
So it's really romance, right?
I don't know. I don't get that joke.
You know, H.I.M.?
Terrors go to see H.I.M.
Really?
Yeah, it's their farewell tour.
Really?
Yep.
Where at?
Finally, thank God.
Philly, maybe? I was never a big fan. And I think I'd probably be a bigger fan today, but they have such a negative taste in my mouth.
You want to talk about negative taste in your mouth?
What are you going to give me if I eat yours?
Nothing!
What are you going to give me if I eat your hat
I think,
right now?
I think you just might enjoy it.
No, you need to pay me.
I ain't paying you.
You can't get out of
a
this.
Fine, I get a free pass next punishment.
No, absolutely not. No, we don't play
Next
games like
punishment
that.
is we eat the skin of a pineapple, right?
That is not good for you for many reasons.
What's up? Hold on. Why?
I feel like that would not come out well.
Too many toxins? Is it like the skin of an apple?
I mean...
I'm not allowed to eat the skin, D. I'm not allowed!
Oh, my God.
Next up, Bloodshot Salvation. This is Bloodshot Salvation number 2.
This is so much.
Bloodshot, we learned that Bloodshot didn't know his daughter was a Bloodshot. I don't know if that's the proper term for what they are. Didn't realize she had the nanites in her blood or anything until he already left, and then she started becoming this Bloodshot character.
No, I don't at all. You're gonna go ahead. You're gonna eat that.
You need to start
You lost as well.
eating or something because I'm running out of books to talk about that I'm not trying to talk to you about.
Okay. Well, you can talk to me while
No, I can't. You need to eat your shit.
I don't want to.
By the way, some of these books are 2 weeks old. Well, they'd be 3 weeks old in addition to, like, not these new weeks. It'd be 3 weeks old, 2 weeks old, and then this week's last
That's
week.
actually the big reason why I didn't read my books.
Why?
They got all mixed together. I didn't know which was this week's and last week's. And
You should have just read what you wanted to read.
I wanted to read WWE.
I've been questioning why you even get books at this point.
Because if I ever want to go back...
But I'm going to be honest. You could get most of the single issues for cheaper than you're paying right now.
Yeah, but I don't have to actively buy them. They just show up in my door.
I mean, you're still buying them?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't care. Like, I don't notice.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Why?
You should just be buying back issues of, like, good storylines that you know are good, rather than just buying trash you're not reading.
No, because I have to have a run. Like, I can't be missing stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just drop all your books if you're not going to read any.
I do want to read them. I just don't have time. I told you, I had an hour and a half of some good downtime this week.
And we still have to talk about that, too. So hurry up and eat this cocksucker so we can get to Thor. We can start talking about Riverdale.
You don't know how bad this is.
It's your punishment. It's what you get for picking Fox and fucking Brown. Foxy Brown is what I went with.
Okay.
Foxy Brown.
Calm down there, Greg. The hammer.
Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. I keep looking out the window and seeing the exoskeleton, that's what it's called, right? Of your dad's garage, and in my eyes, it looks like a star, like a pentagram out there, and I just keep thinking there's something going on.
We need some pig's blood.
We're just human. You have a lot of blood to spare, right?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he has blood to spare.
Yeah, sure.
This is such a big piece. All right.
Hammer!
Oh.
Or chew it up nice.
Put yourself in the chest.
Do I have to break it apart? You are a small dog.
Oh man. Oh man.
You're a
It's
small
so
dog.
hot.
While he's doing that,
Wash it down with some of your caffeine.
Oh. Oh.
Wash it down. Oh, soggy.
Oh my god.
It'll go. Listen, wet bread will slide right down your throat. You don't even have to
Stop.
chew it. You don't have to mash it.
seriously,
You don't even
stop.
need teeth.
Oh, no.
It'll just slide right down your gullet.
Oh, stop.
You can eat it whole. Tuck a loose piece in there.
Oh, if it sits in my mouth, it's stop.
It'll just slide right down from the tip of your tongue, right down your gullet, and hit the wetness will hit your tonsils on the way. You have tonsils?
Yeah.
It'll hit the tonsils on the way down, and then soak up.
I'm trying to suck it out of my teeth.
You good?
It's got like little crunchy balls in it. And they're like in my teeth. They're embedded in my teeth.
Now, next time you watch Alicia Fox wrestle a match, what do you think of that taste? Will you have that taste in your mouth?
Yeah. Oh. I keep finding little nuggets.
Were they soggy nuggets? Okay. Now, can we talk about some books? Are you done doing a bit?
whoa!
Are you done?
You alright?
You need some Rolaids? How about this? What if I tell you that I took my grandfather out to eat today, and he ordered a pumpkin pancake. When they asked him what kind of eggs he wanted, he said chicken. He wanted chicken eggs.
Well, I mean, that's good sense.
I understand that. Then when they asked what kind of potato, what do you think you went with?
Sweet.
Mashed. You got a mashed breakfast potato. Mashed potatoes for breakfast. Good about that.
That sounds amazing. I don't.
Then he dumped gravy on them. It went all over his eggs. Who wants scrambled eggs and gravy?
Yeah, it's weird.
Chicken gravy. I don't know who that accent was that came out. I don't know what that was. Chicken gravy.
Chicken gravy. Okay, talk about fucking books.
Okay. I want to talk about this. By the way, did you hop on this?
No.
What the fuck happened? I thought you were interested.
I wanted on Sabrina. I didn't get on that yet. You gotta remind me.
Well, Jughead the Hunger #1, presented by Archie's Madhouse. And if you recall, this was they did a one-shot. You remember?
Yeah.
Well, this continues off of that, but this is actually setting up its own lore, like its own backstory. Like, Betty has a underground family. Almost said Underground Railroad, and that's not at all what I want to say. Betty has like this secret society of family. Like, they're called like the Coopers. Obviously, that's their last name. But she gets like some weird hillbilly cousin to come help her because she's hunting Jughead. And if you recall at the end of the one shot, Reggie got bit.
Yeah.
But he didn't die. He turned into a werewolf, and he's using a phone as the werewolf outside of Veronica's house. Don't understand what the fuck's happening.
How's he talk?
Exactly. I'm here. It's fucking great, though. Where is it? I might have something else written down.
Oh, man.
Jughead ran away with the circus. When he ran away from Riverdale, he went into the circus.
Makes sense.
And he's, like, respected by the lions and the tigers because they can tell what he is. But he ends up... He stole the magician's trunk and chains himself up every night with this magician's chains that are supposed to be magic and they never release anything. He got out of them and devoured this woman inside the lion cage. He woke up just laying there and all the animals are just, like, up against the back wall. Like, as he's just laying there. And he starts to run away. Someone took Jughead's chains off. We found out. He didn't break them. So somebody knows what he is or had a feeling and they took his chains off while he was sleeping. That's how he attacked the woman. This book's fucking fantastic.
Sounds great.
So
You should be on it.
it's the thorn, right?
It's what?
The thorn.
Another thing that you're referencing. I don't know what that is.
What's
Halloween.
a thorn? What's Halloween?
I think at the end of what was it, Halloween 4 or 5?
H2O?
No, it was before H2O.
H2O was one of the only... There was a kill in H2O, which is one of the only kills from any of those movies that's ingrained in my head. Can you guess which one it is?
Is it Jamie Lee Curtis falling off the roof?
No.
She doesn't die.
She does die. Or no, that's Resurrection. She dies.
But...
My bad.
Also, keep in mind, might not be H2O. But tell me the other kills in H2O, and I'll tell you if it's one of them.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that movie in literally
H2O.
15 years.
You sure it's not H20 years?
No, I'm sure.
It may be at the very beginning of the movie. Also, keep in mind, may not be in that movie.
That's the one with Ice-T in it, isn't it?
No, LL Cool J is in H2O.
Oh, Ice Cube.
And then in Resurrection, it has beyond. No,
So should I just reveal this?
Tyler
'Cause
Banks
You're not helping
and-
them build it up.
what's his face? Busta Rhymes.
Oh, Luda.
Mom said knock you out.
I killed it.
The kill that is ingrained in my head is the ice skate kill.
Why do I know?
There's an ice skate, just like she's just on the chair. There's an ice skate dug into her face. For some reason, that's in my head, ingrained.
I don't remember that.
Pretty sure it's the beginning of H2O. I'm pretty sure it's the beginning of H2O. Almost positive it's the beginning of H2O.
It's been a while since.
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
Not now. We have too much to talk about. Jean Grey, number 8. Old Jean Grey has entered the body of Emma Frost. This whole issue takes place in Emma's mind, but it's like during a timescape when adult Jean was in Hong Kong, like realistically back in time. There's a piece of the Phoenix puzzle that she needs to learn about the Phoenix stuck inside of Scott, like when he was younger.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what's happening. I still love this book, but this one, it all took place inside of Jean Grey's head, and I don't understand. Or in Emma Frost's head. It's a badass cover, though. Fucking here it is, boys. Thanos number 10. If you recall, last issue was him and Thane fighting.
Yes.
That's it.
And it was amazing.
That was the whole issue. The fight wraps up in this.
When you said Thanos, you spit on my hand.
I'm just trying to get that chicken out of my mouth.
Probably.
What do you mean that's soggy bread? So at the end of the last issue, while they were fighting, they ended up back at the end of the universe at the God Quarry, if you recall.
Yeah.
Where those 3 sisters were. Well, the 3 sisters expelled the Phoenix Force from Thane because I guess the sisters are such old gods that they recognize the Phoenix Force as, like, they said, you haven't been here in so long, get out of here, and they expel the Phoenix Force. So Thane no longer has the power of the Phoenix Force.
Oh, that's not good.
Against Thanos, who has regained all of his power and was holding his own against Thane with the Phoenix Force. So, I think you can guess what happens.
Thanos is way too powerful.
I think you can guess what happens here.
Gets the floor mopped.
He picks up Thane by his throat. Thane's like, just spare me, please don't kill me. And he's like, you remember what you told me? That there's worse things than death? And then he just tosses him in the God pit, in the God Quarry. And then when Thanos went to the God Quarry, you get turned into stone, and then you have to go through your own trial in order to gain the power. But like 99% of the people who go there can never break their trial. But Thanos says, I'm this powerful. I am who I am because of the trials I went through. You've never went through anything. You've ridden my coattails and then gained a force that you couldn't handle. Threw him in the God Quarry. I imagine that, I hope this is like a Jim Starlin piece of story where Thane's in there for 5 years. Let him in there for 5 years. He comes back and became this ultra-powerful godlike creature because of the God Quarry. Because it's not like they destroy the God Quarry when they leave. Like, that's just all it is. He throws him in, and then he goes back to Titan and retakes his throne. Just sits down on his throne and says, Titan, it says Thanos is back.
I don't even understand. He went from just being a guy helping people through Terrigenesis in some other human city on Earth. Now he's in a god pit, God Quarry.
That's called character fucking
I
development.
know, wow.
I loved it. Also, when Thanos defeats Thane, Death appears and like welcomes Thanos into her arms, and he denies her.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Cold.
And then like the sisters make her like disappear, and then Thanos says, "What, is she dead?" And they're like, "You know, you can't kill Death, but she is delayed." I don't know what that means.
She's delayed.
I don't know what that. Like, I don't know if that means.
Stuck in traffic.
I don't know if that means anybody's gonna die. But the fact that he denied her love was fantastic. He's basically says, "I don't need you." Despicable Deadpool, number 288. He's hunting Cable. He actually ripped Cable's arm off and put it on his own body. Cable retakes it because I guess he functioned in words that he has to speak a phrase to his arm, or the cybernetics do not work with whoever has it if he doesn't say it every 24 hours. So at the last minute, Deadpool's approaching Cable, and he doesn't say the words, and the arm starts beating him up. Like, Deadpool beats himself up with the arm. I just read this morning. Action Comics number 990. 990. The Oz Effect Part 4. Oz is still trying to convince John and the whole family to come with him. It's okay. WWE 10. What?
What is going on there?
It's Roman Reigns being Dark Knight.
Oh.
That was a pretty sick cover. I saw it, like, ooh.
Should have read it.
Super Punches Bring the Thunder.
This one and the next one are the two I wanted to
You
read.
should have.
Bro,
They were for this week also.
I had an hour and a half of downtime this week.
And we'll talk about it.
Stop! I just
I'm
ate.
still gonna bitch.
Oh, I know. I know. My stomach don't feel good now.
Well, you sure about some Rolaids?
I don't think that would help.
What book is this?
WWE.
I think we're running down. It's still it's still following Roman Reigns. Him and Dean and Seth are fighting. Same with that storyline. Power Rangers 20. I can't talk about this
What?
because I don't know all the lore and past stuff in this
You
book.
don't either.
You're the master. You know all of it.
I don't.
This is about the group of Rangers that existed when Rita was unleashed, when the original Green Ranger crashed on the moon.
Yeah, that's
No, you
just
know
in
all
there.
about it.
That doesn't exist.
You know all about it. And then the one who was, it shows them go up and the original Green Ranger who crashed, when they landed on the moon, like he woke up and he was gonna go the Black Shroud. That's not the name, but the Shard, something like that. He was gonna go like remake him, bring him back, and then Zordon assembled these Rangers. They were from like all over. 2 of them died.
Oh, jeez.
And then one of them stole the Green Ranger's dagger. That's how the Green Ranger remained in existence, I guess. Because the Green Ranger was initially Rita's right hand. Or not Rita's right hand, but somebody else's, like the Black Shroud. I can't remember his name. That cover is badass.
Yeah, it is.
America number 8, Exterminatrix is back and wreaking havoc. I fucking love this book.
I want to get on this.
You should have been on it.
Tell me. Remind me. I'm going to regret this later.
I reminded you how many times to see Thor.
And I showed up.
You did.
And I brought you the game you asked about.
You did. But also, the reason I did that is because I reminded you before, and you told me it wasn't enough. Like, you gotta remind me more.
And you did good.
You got pretty upset.
I wasn't upset.
You got a little annoyed at a certain point. Then I started changing it around. And then I needed something, and I had to add that to it. Punisher number 17, final issue.
Wow.
Because he's turning into War Punisher, like War Machine Punisher.
Not for kids.
Final issue of this team, I imagine. Solid. I actually enjoyed the run a lot, although there was times where I was going to drop it. But every time I planned on dropping it, I enjoyed it.
So there's like 15 volumes of Punisher now?
Yeah.
I feel like he only has like a 10-issue run.
I think it's still continuing the same numbering.
Okay.
No, it's going back to original numbering. But by original numbering, they added them all together.
Yeah, what's Punisher's original number?
180?
Damn.
190?
That's it?
It has to be higher than that, right?
Because I thought that that last
The original Punisher series went on over 120 issues, so it has to be.
That last one we read was like 30, 40.
Yeah, it has to be up there more.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Batman Detective Comics number 967.
967.
You're not reading this either.
I wanted to.
Who's the Robin now? The one who was dead, who came back.
I'm the Robin now.
It's not Dick. It's not Dick. It's not Jason.
Tim?
I probably have it written down.
No, he's Red Hood.
Probably have it written down.
Right?
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. Who's Red Hood?
Future Tim Drake. Jason Todd?
Jason, yes.
Future Tim
Yes.
Drake, when he was caught by Oz, I think it was? No, it wasn't Oz. I think it was somebody else. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't matter. He went into a future timeline. I know you love it. And met a future version of himself who took up the mantle of Batman, but he hates it. He never wanted to be Batman, so he just murders people as Batman.
Yes.
Like, kills, if somebody's doing something bad, he'll just murder them. And, like, this Tim Drake was there and trying to fight him, saying, like, you can't do it. And he's like, no, it's bullshit. I don't want to be Batman anyway. So he's just fucking bitter and angry. When Tim got back into this world, that future Batman came with him, and he wants to kill Batwoman to prevent his own future from happening. Because I guess Batwoman is the reason he had to become Batman and start murdering people.
What happened?
Exactly. But he goes and he activates a program that Batman has been building called the Brother Eye.
Oh, yeah, that's Injustice, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
And he activates Brother Eye in this, and it says, hello, Brother Eye has been initiated. And that's how the issue ends.
Huh.
Mother Panic, number 12. A book that every single week, the first 3 pages I read, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is dumb. There's nothing happening. I'm going to drop this. And by the end, I really do enjoy this book. I can't explain why. I don't even know if I can explain what the fuck's happening. But I do enjoy this book. I don't know why. Do not know why. Another book that might be on the chopping block, although, again, I like it every time I read it. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man. This is number 5. Let's see if I wrote anything down for this cocksucker. I did not.
Good.
I did not. Didn't like it that much, apparently. Go-Go Power Rangers, number 4.
Do you have a variant cover?
No?
Huh.
Should be the cover you got.
I don't know if I got that.
Should be the cover you got.
I'll have to look, because I would have read that.
I think it was late. I think it was delayed. At least mine was. You may have got yours like a month ago.
Oh, maybe.
Because I think mine was delayed.
That doesn't look familiar.
I don't remember reading it, though. I definitely did, but I don't remember reading it.
What's the point of reading if you don't remember it?
Because I enjoy it while I read it.
Oh, there you go. Yes, enjoyment. Yeah.
It takes my mind out
Yeah,
of it.
come on, guy.
I don't know what's happening.
You don't like him?
It seems like a character that is patronizing me.
No, I was just trying to be supportive.
Did not sound that way.
Oh.
Brian, did he sound like supportive? By the way, thanks for being input in this. Appreciate it.
Yeah. He's always sounding.
It's an okay joke, but...
Hey, fun fact. Brian didn't know women had urethras yesterday.
We don't need to talk about it. Green Lanterns, number 33. Another phenomenal Green Lanterns book. Jessica's talking to her therapist, and Simon's family tells them that they need jobs. Did we talk about this? I feel like we talked about this book.
Yeah, are you going in circles?
No, did we? Did I talk about this before? Their family say they need jobs? I feel like we had that conversation already.
Yeah.
Did we?
I don't know. I'm not listening to you. No, seriously, what book is it?
Green Lanterns. I thought we talked about how their family said they need jobs.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Are you talking today?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I know we didn't have it today, but I feel like we had that conversation before. But I don't know. Another homage cover to Walking Dead.
Yeah, what is it, Walking Dead month or something?
Yeah, it's Image variant Walking Dead month. And I don't know. I just, for some reason, I like, even though I don't read Walking Dead or like Walking Dead, I like the homage covers.
Yeah, they're cool.
Because they're different. And I'm getting them same price, cover price. So, Curse Words number 9. This is a fantastic book that if you're not reading, doesn't really matter. Riverdale number 7. Look at that fucking beauty.
I have that one.
Look at that photo cover. Juggy.
I hate photo covers, though.
Look at that Juggy photo cover. I do, unless they're Riverdale.
Oh.
Riverdale's the only photo covers I've ever
They just
enjoyed.
make me feel like they're cheap or something.
I love it. Love everything about it.
Ugh.
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
It's a Holdoid and Delton Doyle issue, right? He's an aardvark survivalist. It's an origin story. Uncle is dying. His father's determined to prepare him for anything. Dylan thought the apocalypse was happening, and joins him in a bunker before realizing he's absolutely lost it. Dilton Doily is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. He's crazy in this book. It's the longest I've ever done an accent, and it is fucking spot on. Hear me out. I kind of sound like the water guy from The Water Boy.
Yeah, you do.
But basically, we get a story of Dilton Doyle's dad. He's he's out with his dad goes away, and his uncle needs to take him. Takes him in. He's going southern. He's more southern. His uncle takes him rafting. All right, takes him rafting. Nobody brings rope. Nobody. There's no rope. His uncle dies. His dad goes nuts. His dad says, "You need to be prepared for anything, boy. Anything." So he takes Dilton out into the middle of the woods at 9, 10, 11, somewhere around there, somewhere years old, and he says, "You need to survive with only this knife." Blindfolds him, takes him in, lets him go, drives away. He survived in the woods for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, somewhere in there. Survives. Dilton Doyle origin story. He's a madman survivalist. Jughead convinces him to leave the bunker. The world did not end. Dilton agrees he needs some mental help. That's how this issue ends, with him agreeing, and Jughead, Hot Dog, actually saved the day. Hot Dog the dog saved the day. Open the door.
Oh my God.
This has been this week's edition of Southern Reviews. Southern Accent Reviews. With me, Clyde P. Andersyn. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next week.
I enjoyed
Goodbye.
every second
I
of that.
can't wait. Wow.
All right, next up.
Yeah.
I almost couldn't shift out of it. I almost continued.
One day you're just gonna get stuck in character.
That hurt my throat.
He already is.
That hurt my throat, and didn't know what to name. A panic at the end there.
Yeah, you just went for it. I like that. That's some pretty good.
Next up, Rugrats,
I like that.
number 1. And I don't care what you say about this. Just don't. I'm not telling you to get on it. I'm not telling you to read it.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you hate Rugrats.
Yeah, they're awful.
You hate Rugrats because you hate all the Nicktoons of the time.
Wrong.
You hate the good ones.
I like Our Real Monsters.
I know you do.
I got a shirt.
You
It's pretty
were
cool.
a...
Where do you see my shirt?
Yeah, nice hot topic.
That was me.
You were... I got a Riverdale shirt from Hot Topic. That's why I just can say that. You had all these channels where you could watch other shows. You're watching Ed, Ed, and Eddie. You're watching Courage the Cowardly Dog. You're watching Cow and Chicken.
I didn't have Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I didn't
have
have these
Cartoon
channels.
Network till I was a man. Okay?
Hold on. So 12?
Yes.
Or am I the only one that had to become a man at 12?
Well, I mean...
When did you get your penis wet first?
Yeah,
son?
see, now, we're not going to go into that. I mean, maybe last night, first time.
I said okay. Okay, moving on. Moving on. I know Brian slept up first, son. What a great
What was
piece!
that weird?
What a great piece of character work Brian just did. Okay, but here's the deal. It's the Rugrats are obviously the same age. Okay, Tommy, Phil, Lil, Chucky. Angelica's not in this issue. But this takes place in modern day. So this whole issue is based around the Rugrats being babies, but if you recall, Brian, you were a Rugrats fan, yes or no?
Yes.
Don't let me bully you into it. If you want, you can say
No, I am.
Okay.
What?
You still are? You still practice?
I mean, I'm still a Rugrats fan. I picked up the goddamn book.
I just seen that. I was like, I might pick up a comic book.
Rugrats!
Rugrats sold
Didn't
you.
it?
Rugrats.
There's
sold
also a
me.
Rugrats Vinyl Life book coming out. If you're
Is it
interested.
really?
Yes.
Actually,
But this whole issue is revolving around how the parents, like all their parents are like texting each other consistently, and like the Stu has a new camera in Tommy's room that watches what he does, and then Chucky's dad has a drone that follows them around. And if you recall, they had all their imaginations were launched into these adventures.
Yeah.
They see the drone as like a bird trying to get him, and like his dad's doing lawn work in the back, like getting the laundry done, so they think it's a battlefield, and this bird's trying to get him. But it's all the technology being used. The babies really don't understand it, so they have to use their imaginations to figure it out. And they're trying to figure out how their parents see what they're doing, because before it was if they were turned away, they could do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But now, Tommy's like, something's going on. Cameras there. There's something in my room, but they can't figure it out. And then it's just all the parents are texting each other back and forth and like helping each other, and it's set in today, which I really appreciate. I appreciate that they didn't just revamp. No, because they did revamp. I appreciate they didn't just stick with the same old style and keep. Oh no, cell phones don't exist. Let's pretend we don't.
Don't they have a show where they're grown up and have kids?
Yeah, it was called Rugrats All Grown Up.
They had a teenage one too.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Why
It
do
was
they have
all
kids at
grown
teenage?
up. But they were in high school and stuff.
No, but I think they had
were
one when
teen.
they were old too.
Oh, really?
I swear there was
I
one when
didn't
they
see
had
that.
kids.
I think I
Because
see
Chucky
that.
has like an awful mustache.
Yeah, no,
No, that was like an episode that was like...
Okay, first off, I doubt that. Because
no.
I'm serious.
That may have been an episode of All Grown Up.
I wouldn't put myself through that.
That may have been an episode of All Grown Up. Now that you understand, I go, but I do remember that vividly.
Yeah.
That might have been the only
Yeah.
episode of All Grown Up that they played consistently.
Yeah, and it shows him like older and that.
He's back.
Cable.
Cable 150. Look who's all back. Duped. Look who's at it. The Shatterstar. The greatest part about this, what's that name say? Doesn't matter. It's not Liefeld, right?
Yeah.
They pay homage to him the whole issue by drawing feet exactly like Rob Liefeld.
Really?
It's fucking. If you want to open it up, you can crack it open.
I'll
and
look at it.
Cable 150. Basically, Cable rescues Longshot at the beginning
Oh yeah.
to figure out why or how an external was killed. Then they recruit Dupe, which I don't understand why. Like I don't understand Dupe. I'm not interested in Dupe. He seems like a very just a humor character, which I don't really care about. And then he hits and then requests kind of Shatterstar, and they go to question the only remaining living external, Celine. But after they fight her a little bit, she reveals that she's not the last one, and that all the externals are still alive. But do you see the feat?
Yeah.
How fucking great is it?
Yeah.
It's so good. I actually love it, if I'm being honest.
Really?
I do.
Cover it up. Oh, that's funny.
And if we're being honest, a lot of the art is kind of Layfield driven. Go to the other side of that. Like flip back in the book. No, just keep till you find it. It'll be the opposite end of the other book.
What is it?
Stamp.
Wow, this is your borrow for this. Wow, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, they brought the stamps back with Legacy. If you opened a book, you would know.
That was mean. I only open DC books now, man.
A lot of people that talk that way.
Oh man, so I gotta buy 2 issues now.
Why? To cut one out?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can't. Then it won't be worth anything.
Leave it in. What are you cutting it out for?
Just put them on stamps. These were really big stamps, though. They weren't that big, were they?
Don't think so. I can't guarantee you because I've never had an issue with one. I only buy cheap issues. Don't have the stamps. That's not true at all. I have to have some issues with stamps in them.
I mean, I guarantee you do.
Luke Cage number 166.
How does Luke Cage have 166 issues?
He takes a road trip after the incident in New Orleans. He stops in a strange hillbilly town where people act exceptionally weird. At first it seems like they're just racists, but we find out, and Luke Cage even makes a joke about it, Ringmaster is there, controlling the whole town.
So Ringmaster's racist?
The guy with the hat and the fucking spinny thing
Yeah.
took control of the whole town.
He's Madman.
Unbelievable.
Do
I know, they're not really being racist. They were just acting weird, but it's like the way it was presented it's supposed to be like, no, they're not being weird. They're just racist.
Oh, so you're just going through town and getting weird looks?
Yeah,
Okay.
stuff like that.
I thought they were just, out
Dropping
there-
N-bombs?
Yeah, marching,
No, that wasn't happening. Speaking of which, listen.
Uh-oh.
Halloween. Did you happen to see the world record that was broken in Wimmer, Pennsylvania on Halloween?
Yeah, for ghost costumes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now imagine what that looks like farther than 50 feet away.
I mean, you're right.
I even saw a picture of it and I was ready to fight somebody. I was like, what the fuck's going on down there? Now, for the listener, for the viewer, there's an old, supposedly haunted hotel. This guy does a lot of horror stuff. I think he has the world record for the largest Ouija board on his roof. What? They painted a giant Ouija board.
I have so many
They
questions.
painted a giant Ouija board.
And why is it even a record?
You could make any record.
That's so dumb. I feel like a record should be something...
A feat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We could go build a huge one just in my yard.
Agreed. Let's do it.
We could go paint the football field.
But it was based off Ghostbusters somehow, I think. That was like the thing. Like, I don't know, are there... By the way, that's one of them. I've never seen Ghostbusters.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen Ghostbusters.
You met one in real life.
That's in there. I don't. Have I though? Because I think I did when we talked about it. I didn't enjoy it.
Me. I'm a Ghostbuster.
I know, and your pack looks a lot better than one of Stranger Things.
Yeah,
good.
it does.
They're
It really
children.
does.
They need. Come on. They need to get a clue.
They're also children.
It doesn't matter.
You didn't need to make a screen accurate one.
It's not quite screen accurate.
It's close enough.
It's okay.
The only person that's gonna fight you is Bill Murray himself.
No, Bill Murray doesn't care. That's why we never got Ghostbusters 3.
All right, Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd would care. I love Dan Aykroyd. What a man. Man's man.
But there were, I don't know what the number was. Do you know? 70?
What? It was that low? Like
Yeah.
the bar's that low?
Maybe 100? Yeah, because I
Just
saw the
look at-
picture.
what can we do
I
here?
saw the
What's
picture.
the lowest record?
And it was most people in ghost costumes, but like not like expensive ones. Just throw a sheet over
just sheets.
and cut the eyes out.
Maybe.
Now, also, like there were some dirty sheets. Like it looked weird. Somebody may have a beige sheet. I don't know. It was fucking weird. But from any farther than 50 feet away, even looking at the picture, in this political climate of the world we live in, it looks like a Klan rally. In this area of Pennsylvania, that would be more obvious than they're breaking a world record for ghost costumes.
Yeah, and they were just like out on the street, weren't they?
Well, the hotel was like directly off of the street, if you know where it's at.
Yeah.
Like you could see it from the street. Imagine if I was in Wimber, driving, and I saw that.
Oh,
I'd park my car and be stomping a kid out before I saw what was happening.
oh, Jesus Christ. Get your boots out of the trunk.
Throw my chains on, spike my hair up real quick.
Oh, God, he's back.
I'd be back stomping a kid out before some. No, we're ghosts! Yeah, you're damn right, you're all gonna die. Just stomping a kid. I'd be in jail right now. Fighting off the Aryan Brotherhood.
Hey, world record, right?
What, most days in jail for stomping a kid out? There has to be a limit to that, right?
I don't know, man. Depends on how
I'm curb stomping ghosts.
Yeah.
Like it's AMX. AHX. God damn it.
What's AHX?
American History X. I tried making letters out of it. Didn't work. What are we talking about? Luke Cage. Yeah, it's good. Fujitsu. Nobody cares because I might be the only one reading this book, but I've enjoyed it. Deadpool versus Old Man Logan. It's okay. It's one of the versus books. Last issue of Thor. No, wrong. First issue of Legacy. Thor 700. What the cock happened? Hold on. Let's save this for last and we'll use it as a jump off for the movie. Batman 33. Batman and Catwoman are just riding through a desert on a...
Horse with no name.
On horses?
No name?
I don't know if they have names.
I've
But
been there.
they get to this weird place, and I'm going to say in Egypt or somewhere along those lines, and...
Cairo.
No, it's like a cave, and there's some guy protecting it, and they're like, if you go in, you're not coming back out. There's no coming back out. But I guess in order to get in, they broke every protocol that Justice League has. So like they put out an all points bulletin, and all of the Justice League are going to be outside waiting for them when they come out. And I guess Talia al Ghul's in there. That's where she's been hiding out.
How can Batman break Justice League protocols when he is the Justice League?
Oh, he's not. They're a team. He's in the Justice League.
I mean, he started it.
But I guess they asked Damian why they're there, and Damian's like, I know why they're there. They're there to talk to my mother. So I don't know if like Batman and her are actually technically married.
For Bruce to get married, they have to make sure he's divorced.
That's what I mean.
And maybe Catwoman's going to have her as her bride of honor.
Holy shit.
That'd be amazing, right?
But Talia says something like, I'm ready for him. Get my blades ready, or something like that.
Who would Batman's best man be?
Clark. Superman.
Yeah.
It's definitely Superman.
Yeah.
It won't be anybody else. Oh, or Alfred.
I would say, ow.
Or all the Robins. Speaking of
How
Robins,
about a bachelor party?
Super Sons number 9. Oh, Go Power Rangers is on here. They wipe out the power grid to whole city so Jason can run out and join the fight. The Megazord assembly page. Yeah, never mind. You got to see that.
Go.
Yeah, there's a Megazord assembly page that I thought you would fucking love.
I need to go look for this one.
And you might get this tattooed full back piece.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm in.
Because if I wrote it down here specifically...
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
How amazing is that? Wow. And then I also have written here, Kim's BF is Rita's prisoner and she might be possessing him? I have that with a question mark, so I don't think I know what's happening in the book.
Wow. This is amazing. If you would have gave me this as a kid, mind blown. Like, I couldn't...
And then another Walking Dead homage cover.
Oh, that's cool, though.
This is The Realm #2, and I really enjoy this book, although...
Is that Alice Cooper on the cover?
For $1,000. You mean Betty's mom? Her name's Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Don't think it doesn't cross my mind every time they say Alice Cooper. Like, what the fuck's he doing in Riverdale? But I really like this book, The Realm. I couldn't tell you for $1 million what's going on in it, but I really like it. Put that away when you're done. And then last up is this Thor 700. And what happened to this cocksucker? I don't think I've ever written down. Probably meant I should have remembered. Yeah, I didn't write anything down.
Listen, I'll read books this week.
There's a there's multiple stories in here by a bunch of different people. And it's good, but it's kind of just leading into the death of the mighty Thor. That's the arc that it is.
Holy God, that homage cover, the death of Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
On this. That would have been this book.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably so much money.
Yeah.
I want that as a poster. I think that'd be sick.
But, I mean, as much as I don't want her to die, this looks like
she has to die. I mean, I guess that sounds awful, but like, you got to put stakes in it.
I agree. And I think Jason Aaron knows it too. You know what I mean? Jason Aaron made it happen.
And he's a good enough writer that he'd go through with it, you know?
Although, I don't think writers have a final say on any of that stuff, so.
Oh.
But we'll leave that up just to talk about the movie. Brian, you have not seen it. So
I have not.
Prepare to be fucking spoiled.
Yeah, I figured.
Are you alright with
Are you going to go see it?
I probably won't go see it. I'll probably watch it when it comes out on DVD.
Oh, direct to VHS, I get it.
Yeah.
I do like the idea that you used to watch VHS.
I wish. I want to watch a VHS tape for some fucking reason.
Do you have like a weird tape, you just don't have a VCR player to watch it, and you just been
You know they sell TVs for like $60. You just watch a VHS on the VHS is built in.
But no, I have no VHS tapes.
I have my home movies.
For some reason, what?
$30.
Home
I'll
movies?
sell you my home movies.
Is that still like the Adult Swim show?
No, these are like my family. Like
what,
me opening presents in a long T-shirt. I used to sleep in long T-shirts.
Same.
Really?
I did too, yeah.
Did you ever see the... Neither of you guys watch New Girl, do you?
No.
There's an episode where Nick and Jess decide to live in the same room. Like, they've lived in the same apartment, they're like together and decide to live together. And they go to get into bed, and she hops in bed, and he goes, oh, hold on, I ain't ready for bed. And then she's just like, you just see a picture of her staring, and he's like, this is my long shirt, I sleep in it, you know, I need the bottom to breathe. And then he's like, oh, I see why you're looking at me so weird. And he spins around and goes, it was all backwards. That's why you're looking at me so weird. And I love long T-shirts. I wanted some... It's hard to find a long T-shirt as an adult. Because when you were a kid, long T-shirts are T-shirts.
Yeah.
Like, they're your dad's T-shirts.
I'm sure you can get them somewhere.
I bought a Wonder Woman moo-moo. Tara bought me a Wonder Woman, like, moo-moo thing. It's a long T-shirt. Don't think I don't wear it.
Can I get pics of this later?
I'll send you one.
I'm excited.
But the only issue with it is, like, it's like a cap sleeve.
So did you cut the sleeves off?
I might. I'm working on it. But it's honestly like, this is what the sleeves look like.
What are you, Mac?
Yes. Yes. But yeah, I've definitely worn it, although it's not long. Because like, when you're a kid and you're wearing a long T-shirt, you sit Indian style, crisscross applesauce, and you like put it over your knees, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
kind
so
of like,
warm.
it does it, but it's like a little pulling. So I still need to get a bigger one.
Or maybe you just need to
Cut sleeves off?
bulk down a little bit, you know?
Cut the back up like a Hogan shirt?
Yes.
Put fucking slits in it?
Yes.
I'll send you a picture of me, full upright in it, long T-shirt. Brian, you want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be hard.
Okay.
What's up? Was that not the picture you asked for?
It was.
Okay.
I'm glad
so
we got
Thor.
that
I
memo.
mean, that's all. I was gonna say that's all we wanted it for.
Okay, got it. So Thor, you first, Dick. Where do you rate this among Marvel Cinematic Universe movies?
I've been telling people this, so I guess I gotta stick to my guns. It is probably tied with Civil War for me.
Civil War, you thought?
Not Civil War. Not Civil War. Shut up. Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
It's the same thing I got. Well, I got two other reviews that said it's their favorite behind Winter Soldier. I think I need to rewatch Winter Soldier.
Really?
I liked it, but in my head, it's not like the definitive Marvel movie.
Oh man, it was so good. It was so down to earth. Until they were
I
flying.
do remember talking about that, how
Yeah.
down to earth it was.
Yeah.
I did love it. Now let's talk about... first, I saw a review of the new Thor movie that made me laugh like an idiot. It said, Thor Ragnarok is the best Guardians of the Galaxy movie yet. And it made me laugh like an idiot. I just said, oh, I see your joke. And then I moved on with my life. Hear me out here. I did really enjoy it. It might be my favorite. I might like it more than Winter Soldier.
It had the best pacing. Like, it didn't have like a dull, like, hour and a half in where it just kind of like dragged.
Yeah, there was no drag. In addition to that, and by the way, I'm going to sound like I'm being negative just because you're being so positive. I just wanted to...
It's what we do.
I want to preface it by saying I did absolutely love it. Like, I wanted to go back and see it again, but my movie pass pays for one movie.
I get it. Okay.
But I think the pace, as good as the pacing was, it kind of jumped around for a while. Like, it was talking about this, it went to this, it went to this, it went to this. I think they could have structured it better. I still love the direction, though. I thought the direction was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
If there's honestly one thing I could pick about it, one thing being a pedantic asshole, is that they leaned on the comedy way too much in the first like hour, and it was the cheap Guardians of the Galaxy humor. I felt that like they leaned on it, and I was worried because there were legitimately funny things later that like were actually funny, but at the beginning when he was like from the chains and then like spinning around, I was like, this is dumb. And I was worried. I was worried that the rest of the movie was just going to be dumb Guardians of the Galaxy humor. But it wasn't. There were legitimate funny things happening. I did enjoy it.
I think Thor and Hulk talking to each other it felt like organic funny, if that makes sense. It was just, yeah.
How bad did Baby Groot hurt you?
Oh, he didn't hurt me. I didn't like that whole movie because of him. I didn't like that movie. I still haven't bought it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want it. I don't like that movie.
Sorry?
And it didn't do anything.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't have to buy it.
Here we go.
And the entire universe is the exact same.
You didn't bring it up.
It didn't change anything in the story. It did nothing. Back to Thor. Hela is officially my new favorite villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, she was badass.
And I can't wait for her and Thanos to meet.
I wish she would have just kept her hair down the whole time, though. Didn't really care for her weird helmet thing.
That's Hela, though.
I know. I get it. But...
Is Volstagg and Balder dead?
Yes.
They're just dead?
They have to be, right? They didn't even have a chance.
No. They didn't. Spoiler.
Got tossed around by Hulk, didn't they? I don't fucking know. Why am I even adding into this?
Heimdall was badass.
Heimdall was badass.
Which, by the way, saw 2 movies with him last week.
What else is he?
I saw Mountain Between Us with him yesterday.
Oh. Man, he's really going for it.
Which, if they should give Emmys for best boys. Because that dog wasn't just a good boy. He was a best boy. He was fucking amazing. The dog in Mountain Between Us should get all the awards for acting. But, back to Thor. I thought everybody was great. The only character that I saw that may have been a little... but I understand the purpose of him was... What the fuck's that guy's name in the jail that was starting the revolution?
Like Krog?
Yeah. He was the only guy that was like, you know what, I get it, but it didn't work with what was happening sometimes.
I loved it. He was so oblivious.
I loved the character.
I thought that was amazing.
I loved the character, but in my head, like, something would happen, and I'd be like, oh, he's gonna slow this down. Okay. Like, see, and it was that was the only thing that... I loved the character. I would love to see a movie with him. Like, that would be badass. Jeff Goldblum is the greatest human being in the history of the world.
He was very Jeff Goldblum-y.
I didn't know Jeff Goldblum was in the movie till I got there.
I saw
him on the tin. I saw it and I said, Jeff Goldblum's in this cocksucker. I was very happily surprised.
He did great.
How did you feel about Valkyrie?
Valkyrie was awesome.
I thought she was fantastic. Brian is doing fucking space work right now. Brian is looking at a fake watch, not participating because he can't.
Would you drink your beer and
they're empty.
Well, why didn't you bring 4 like last week?
I should have.
You want another dog treat?
Yeah, sure. No. Fuck no. God, no.
I think that was a verbal agreement that you agreed to eat them.
And I like how she got lost, I guess, because they went that weird place Grandmasters at where everything lost ends up or something.
Yes.
And I like how she had a drinking problem.
Did you happen to notice all the faces of the champions on his tower?
One of them, yeah. I didn't notice all of them. One of them was Gladiator, wasn't it?
He had a spiky mohawk, though?
Yes.
One of them was Beta Ray Bill.
Really?
I believe.
Oh, man. I didn't catch
I think
that.
another one might have been Terex, the one who was the servant of Galactus. He has the big axe.
Yes.
I'm not sure, though. But I think, if anything, this should have us clamoring for that Thor Planet Hulk movie. because he was there for 2 years.
Yeah.
And as Hulk, just destroying and being the champion, like show us him getting there, show us him being there. I understand it could be a bit dull. You're gonna have to put Valkyrie's gonna have to play a huge role in it, being there, because Hulk can't control a dialogue movie with being Hulk.
Yeah.
But Valkyrie would have to play a huge role in it. You could even bring somebody else in, but I think that would be amazing. Did you see the director of Thor Ragnarok said that he would rather he's petitioning to work on Thor Ragnarok 2 as opposed to a new Thor movie that would advance the storyline. He wants to make another Thor Ragnarok movie.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
The soundtrack was amazing. Like,
okay, why do we gotta fucking bookend this thing with Zeppelin?
oh no, it wasn't that. It was the
score,
synth,
the actual
synth.
score.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you're right. It is score. I'm sorry.
Bookending this thing with Zeppelin was a mistake. Granted, only Zeppelin song I like, maybe.
Come on, that was pretty hype though.
It was great at first. I think that this is what happened in the room. In my head, this is what happened. Guys, the song works fucking great. Put it in there when he's down fighting Surtur. By the way, why would Surtur joke around? Another problem. That's when I had a problem at the beginning. I thought it was going to be Guardians of the Galaxy jokes.
I don't think he was joking around.
Thor would make fun of him. Like, no, it's a crown. Like, no, Surtur would just fucking throw a fireball at him. He wouldn't give a fuck. He's Surtur.
He was also weak.
He's still Surtur.
I mean,
but moving on, like a pedantic asshole. But they were sitting there like, guys, it's fucking great, works great in there. Let's put it in. They got to the end, they were like, gosh, you know, fucking song would be great. Let's fucking throw it in. Let's
Bring
see
it
what
back.
looks like. But then they were like, we got to pick one or the other. We can't have both. And they just realized we can't find a better song for either of these. Bookend it. And it was a little iffy for me. Did you look up anything about the end credit scene?
ooh.
Whose ship is that? What ship is that?
I
Is it
just
the
assumed
Skrulls?
I just assumed it was Thanos.
But why would Thanos have a ship that large? I feel like it'd be a race thing. It'd be the Skrulls. Aren't they playing a huge part of it in Infinity War?
I don't know. I haven't really read anything about it.
Me either.
I tried not to watch any
Is
trailers.
that what's coming up next?
Infinity War's next.
Yeah.
Really?
There's 5 Marvel movies coming out next year, as said in now. 2 of them are Fox though. We have Avengers: Infinity War, Black Panther, obviously.
Is that next year? I thought that was this year
At the
still.
beginning of 2018.
Oh, okay.
I may be wrong. Ant-Man and Wasp have their solo movie coming up next year.
I really enjoyed the first.
He really did enjoy Ant-Man.
I loved Ant-Man.
It's fucking
I
great.
did too, but like
No,
I love it.
Ant-Man's you either loved Ant-Man or you hated it. There's nobody that's like, Ant-Man's alright. Because I know people who despise Ant-Man. They're like, it's the fucking stupidest Marvel movie. I loved it too.
I thought it was fun.
New Mutants, did you watch the trailer for that?
No.
Okay, I heard it looks really good. And then Deadpool 2 comes out next year. It says 5 Marvel movies.
Justice League comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, not this coming week, the week after.
Yeah.
You going?
Oh yeah.
You need me to remind you?
Yes.
Okay. And I did, this is another thing that I thought, we're at like 3 hours.
We're at an hour 17. It's not that bad.
It's still a long time. You hate going over an hour. When we were watching Thor, I at the beginning when I was getting nervous because about the Guardians of the Galaxy humor, I honestly in my head was going, man, like I might be over the Marvel movies. Like if they're all going to be this Guardians of the Galaxy humor, I might want the darkness and bleakness of the DCU. Like that might be what I want more.
Oh, I guarantee you, Infinity War is going to be bleak.
I hope so.
It
At
has
least the
to be.
first, because if it's 2-parter, the first one has to be destruction.
It has to be.
But it was so good the whole way through that I was like, you know what, no. And there was actually a moment, I can't remember what it was. It might have been right as soon as he escaped, like from the champions, the Grandmaster's thing.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying every second of this. And then it made me think of some of the movies I saw during the week. And I was like, oh, this is what it's like to enjoy a movie. And then in my head, I'm like, I haven't realized life is finite yet. So I'm just going to continue watching shit movies. Although I watched 5 movies at theaters,
Yeah.
I can actually say I really enjoyed 4.
What all did you watch?
What's up? Monday, when I got my card activated, I saw Jigsaw, the new Saw movie. Which, if you are a fan of the Saw movies,
Yeah.
you'll really like it. If you hated the Saw movies, you'll really hate it. The one thing I can say about it is, and it's something you don't get a lot, is it's a complete movie. Like nowadays, every time a movie comes out, it tries to set up for something else. And it's a complete movie. And yes, there's room if they want to do Jigsaw 2.
Yeah.
But if not, Jigsaw's a standalone movie. You could watch it. You get a lot more of it out of it if you've seen the Saw movies, but I really enjoyed it. The one thing about the Saw movies that get me is when they do that final reveal at the end, and they're running through like that 10-minute screen of all the things. They're like, the whole time it's of this feeling. They're like, you should have fucking known this, idiot. You're like, how the fuck would we know any of that? You're showing all of it now. How would we know this is a twist when we knew none of this information?
See, my problem is every time they revealed the person at the end, I had no idea who he was or how he fit into the story at all.
After the third, yes. You know why? Because there were 3 people. They all looked identical.
Yeah, I was like,
They were all
what the
They
hell?
were all white guys that looked like cops and had dark hair. Every one of them. It bothered me too.
I was like, huh.
If you watch them in order, it makes sense. But when you watched it year apart,
Yeah.
I was lost every time.
Yeah.
It came down to it where if he said, I want to play a game, and I saw a trap, I'm good. That's what I wanted to see. But Jigsaw's a complete movie, and it's actually solid. Tuesday, Happy Death Day. It was Halloween.
How was that?
Fun.
I feel like I talked you into that.
You didn't. I was going to see it eventually, but it was either that or Boo 2 on Halloween,
Yeah.
which I'm going to end up seeing Boo 2 this week because I'm running out of movies. But it was fun, and it's a slog in the middle. I'm not going to lie. It's fucking rough. Right, it's, in fear of sounding pretentious, the second act is dull. Like I fell asleep for a minute during the second act. Like that's how slow it was.
Oh, God.
But the ending really redeems it. Do you mind if I spoil it for you?
No, go ahead, because I'm not going to watch it.
Spoilers for Happy Death Day.
You're out. I'm out. I'm actually out for this. I don't want it spoiled. I love horror movies.
You're going to fall into me first?
Maybe.
Thanks for stepping on all my books, Brian.
You put them in a big old
Please,
pile.
next time step in the middle.
I don't know why you took the path of most resistance. I could have just gone like this.
I know how you act like when I get close.
Are you coming back in or are you done?
No, I'm actually done. No, I literally do not like spoilers.
You're
for
not
horror
doing
movies.
trivia?
Just pick C for all.
What the fuck just happened?
Bye, Brian.
I literally.
I won't
Do
spoil
not-
it if you stay.
I also have to piss. Really
See, that's
Then
the one.
come back in.
No, just go. Just be gone.
I'll be done.
Be gone. Go get your beer. This is our life now.
So unprofessional.
This is our life now.
This is why he will never get the billing of co-host. This is why he will never get the billing of co-host. He's guest. He's a perpetual guest.
We did 140 some episodes, and I took one piss break.
During an episode?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
What did I do?
I think Grapes was here though, so
Yeah, that's fine. This is unprofessional.
he's not coming back.
He already said he wasn't.
Good.
Should I spoil it very loudly because he's in there taking a piss?
No, because I don't.
Okay. Happy Death Day. It ends in a way where, like, you know, it's like a Groundhog Day thing where the days keep going and she keeps repeating it and she has to figure out who her killer is.
Yeah.
Well, she figures out who her killer is, and then, like, leading up to killing him and setting up the perfect plan to killing him, she sets up, like, the perfect day. Like, she does everything perfectly, has the perfect day. Like, goes and meets her dad, because there's all kind of backstory with her mom died, and they share the same birthday.
This is literally Groundhog Day.
No, well, it's very similar, but they make a joke about it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's like has the perfect day, like perfect day with this boy. Like they kind of are in love. Everything is perfect, and then when she goes to fight this guy, she kills him, and then it's like, wow, yeah, the day is perfect. Like everything's great, and she goes back to her like dorm with her boyfriend. They eat a cupcake together, and then like goes out and she wakes up and it's the same day.
Oh.
So it wasn't really the killer, but the night before made her understand who the killer was.
Uh-huh.
And it just felt unnecessary. Like that little extra bit with that twist, I was like, no, ending with the perfect day would have been. This did not add anything to the movie. It seemed unnecessary to me, making it another twist and it being somebody different. So really, that's not really a spoiler. It's just the moment he would have known that it wasn't that; it was somebody else.
Did she find him in the end?
Yeah, she ended up killing him and then lived the next day. But listen, if you talk to your boyfriend about living this day over and over again, like when you woke up and telling him what happened,
Yeah.
and then you wake up, but then again, I guess he didn't live it as much as you. It would have been his one day for him.
Yeah.
Because she woke up the next day and he acted like it was the same day. Like he threw the same shirt on that he had on the previous day and like did the same thing he did the day before. Like just a dickhead move. It's a dickhead move. But then they're like eating, and he's like, man, what you're telling me is like it's really weird, like Groundhog Day. And she's like, what? What's Groundhog Day? And he's like, Bill Murray. And she's like, who? Like, that's the joke at the end of the movie.
Oh.
Wednesday, I saw Bad Moms Christmas, which can't say it's a good movie. A lot of funny, though. There's some funny bits. Mila Kunis, though, makes me angry.
Why?
Because she's incredibly talented actress. She's disgustingly beautiful. And funny, too? Why do you fucking have to have it all?
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
Just looking at her bothers me because she's so attractive. I'm like, how the fuck are you this gorgeous? Olivia Wilde does it to me, too. Like, if I see Olivia Wilde, I'm like, how the fuck are you this beautiful?
I don't know who that is.
Olivia Wilde was 13 in House.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Mila Kunis, you know Mila Kunis.
That 70s show.
Yes. Kristen Bell's really funny, too. Everybody in this movie was funny. I can't say it's a good movie, though. There's something in me that's like, it wasn't that good. Wasn't a good movie.
I don't think it's your demographic.
There's a lot of funny, though. I can't believe how many women were there to see Bad Moms
There
Christmas
were probably like 70 smashed women.
Yeah, they were having a party. It was a party.
And they all got these little popcorn trays. And I didn't get to get a tin because I was waiting in line.
You had time.
I didn't. I regretted not going out with you for the trailer because I did not want to see the Star Wars trailer.
But you watched it.
I was upset.
I've been able to, when trailers play during movies I go to during the day.
Yeah.
By the way, I've also been saying I'm having VIP showings because I've been the only one in the theater. But I was looking at my phone, and if like when I'm looking at my phone, if I'm looking at something, I don't even hear it. So I can sit in there as long as it's something like it's just a shit movie.
I understand that.
But it's roughly about 8 minutes for a movie to trailers to be over. It was 10 for Thor. I think they might put an extra trailer on movies like that. Like on release nights. I don't know how that works. You think if I talk to them, they'd be able to... You think if I'm having a VIP showing, I'd say, hey, don't show the trailers? I think it's included on the tape.
I think probably included.
You think they fast forward it?
I don't think it's a tape.
Think they can fast forward through the reel?
I don't know if they would.
You can snip the reel off?
I don't think you know how they
Think I can hop in a projector room?
Yes. You got nimble legs.
Sneak in there.
Yeah.
Get kicked out, barred from the fucking theater when the movie passed. Alright, and then Friday I saw Not Between Us. I saw Thor's Day. Do you want to do trivia real quick, or do you want to fucking not do it this week because of Brian? Just bail out of here.
You want to just bail?
We can.
That's fine. I mean, we're already an hour and a half in.
Yeah, I know. Fucking unprofessional.
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
It's like a soldier died.
Rick, take the chair shot.
Yeah.
Unprotected.
With my fist.
I'll put my fist
I'm going to do a
behind
Van Daminator.
What's that?
You throw the chair to him and do a fucking spin kick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So we're done?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That? Oh, we didn't even talk about your fucking vacation.
Oh.
You want to say that for next week?
Yeah,
Or are you going to be too dull from it? You'll be too far away from it?
No, because I had a good time. We'll talk about it next week.
Did you, though?
Yeah.
We'll get into that next week.
Did I?
I had a lot of thoughts about your vacation while you were on vacation. It didn't take too long to unpack it right now.
Okay. We'll save it then.
Okay. So, pitch, we're going to pitch.
Check out No So Tryhards Gaming. Link in the description. Brian's doing stuff. I don't know. Check out me. New Things videos. Haven't done one in 2 weeks with vacation and all kind of crazy stuff. Hopefully this week. Maybe tomorrow. I'll get to it. And then check out Brand on Twitter. Breakdown Brand.
Because my computer's broke. There won't be any YouTube videos in the near future.
We'll get that fixed. Go ahead, sir.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Are we done? I don't have anything else to add. Well, let's book in this thing with some Zeppelin then. Pass. Actually, no, give me a little better.
What?
Give me a bed. Give me a little... sorry. Just radio jargon. Just give me a bed of it. I mean, just like laying underneath so I can finish over it. Okay. Thank you for watching. That's been the Dead Soldier. That might be offensive. That's been the unprofessional... The unprofessional horror movie goer? I don't know. Who cares? He's been Brian. There's the soggy bread basket. That's Stick. And I, of course, am Brandon, reminding you always ask yourself. I want to know how long this can go. You still know. Do you know the riff the way through? Or you just repeat the same thing.
It doesn't change.
Thank you for watching.